This is a tutorial for a nice simple arrangement of the beautiful song Vie En Rose, as performed most notably by Edith Piaf, but also by Louis Armstrong, Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, to name a few. So the music was composed by Louis Guy, and the French lyrics were written by Edith Piaf, and the English lyrics written by Mac David. We'll be looking at the song in the key of G major. After watching this tutorial, please click in the card above where I'll link to a backing track for the song that I've created for practice. Before we get into breaking the song down, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me with making more of these video tutorials moving forward. The song is in a slow 4/4 time, and I tend to just play 4 down strums per bar, but with a long strum, short strum feel. So a strum that rings a little longer on beats 1 and 3, and then a short strum on beats 2 and 4. That can also be muted with the right hand immediately after the strum. I often tend to play the longer strums with my thumb and the short strums with my index finger. Let me just demonstrate this over a G major chord. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously feel free to try any other rhythms or strumming patterns you feel might work for the song. The song is a 20 bar sequence in an A, B, C form, and the backing track I've created repeats this whole A, B, C sequence 3 times around. The A section is 8 bars long, and these are the chords. In bar 1 we have a bar of G major. That then moves to a G major 7 chord for bar 2. In bar 3 we have a full bar of G6. And then in bar 4 we have a split bar with an A minor that takes the first 2 beats of the bar, and then a D7 that takes beats 3 and 4. So once again, G major, moving to G major 7, moving to G6, moving to an A minor for 2 beats, and then a D7 for 2 beats. I really like the way that the melody of the song moves through these chords on the E string of our ukulele, with a G note in the G major chord, and then an F sharp in the G major 7, and then an E in the G6, and then again on the A minor, and then coming to end on the D of the D7 chord. So, hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast, this is Vie En Rose. Then in bar 5 we have another split bar with A minor, taking the first 2 beats, and then a D7, taking beats 3 and 4. In bar 6 we stay on the D7 for the whole bar. Then in bar 7 we have another split bar, the same as bar 5, with the A minor and the D7 sharing the bar equally. Then finally in bar 8 we have a split bar with a G6 taking the first 2 beats, and then a D7 on beats 3 and 4, which leads us into the B section. So the whole A section should sound something like this. Hold me close and hold me fast, the magic spell you cast, this is Vie En Rose. When you kiss me heaven sighs, and though I close my eyes, I see Vie En Rose. Then we have the B section, which is also 8 bars long. It starts out very similar to the A section, with the first bar as a full bar of G major, that then again moves to a G major 7 for bar 2. In bar 3 we have a split bar with 2 beats of G6 and then 2 beats of G7 that lead us into a full bar of C major in bar 4. So those 4 bars should sound something like this. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. Then in bar 5 of the B section we have that lovely change from major to minor with a whole bar of C minor. In bar 6 we're back to G major for the whole bar. Then in bar 7 we have a full bar of A7, which takes us to bar 8, which is an evenly split bar of A minor and D7, leading us into the C section. So the whole of the B section should sound something like this. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. So finally we have the C section of the song that wraps things up and takes us to the end of the song, or takes us back to the beginning again. The C section is just 4 bars long, and like the A and B section, it starts off with a full bar of G major, and then bar 2 is a full bar of G major 7. In bar 3 we have a G6 that takes the first 2 beats of the bar, and then we have an A minor that is literally just played on beat 3, and then a D7 played on just beat 4 of the bar. So just to reiterate, bar 3 has a G6 on beats 1 and 2, then an A minor on beat 3, and then a D7 on beat 4. And this finally brings us home to a G major chord for the whole of bar 4 and to the end of the arrangement. So the 4 bar C section should sound something like this. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be Vie En Rose. The backing track I've created is in that exact arrangement and has all the chord names and the sections highlighted as you play through the song. The whole ABC section arrangement is repeated 3 times. So that about wraps it up for this nice and relatively simple arrangement of Vie En Rose. I'll play through the arrangement once again for your reference, but before I do, if you found this tutorial helpful, please subscribe to the channel as I regularly post new video tutorials for ukulele at all levels. Give the video a thumbs up and leave a comment if you have any questions. If you'd like a PDF of the full lead sheet of the song with the lyrics and the chord diagrams, if you buy me a coffee, see how to do so in the description below, and I'll email a copy over to you. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Hold me close and hold